Touchdown. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Hi guys, thanks again for joining us on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita, I am your host, and this is my co-host.
I'm Black Red Square, and we're there one more time. I don't know another episode of the Music and Marriage podcast. Excuse me. Give thanks for joining us. Let's talk.
Hopefully, wherever you are in the world, this podcast is reaching you in good health and in good spirits.
Yes, and as usual, you know the thing where we have to bless up our sponsors. This episode is sponsored by Simply Rose Craft. If you need your home decor, if you need your door signs, door wreaths, if you need your merchandise, anything that you need, all purpose, make sure you check in with Simply Rose Craft. She is on Instagram at Simply Rose Craft, or she has her website www.simplyrosecraft.com.
Yes, and make sure you guys go over to Nikki Gliss Cosmetics for all of your loose glitters and your palettes, NikkiGlissCosmetics.com, and make sure you use our code MMP22 to get your 10% discount off your order.
Yes. Big up our sponsors, you know what I mean? Episode what?
99.
99.
Yeah,
man.
Believe it. And for those who are confused, because you might go on the website, go on our Instagram page and see this episode as episode 84. We have 15 episodes in season 1 that's not counted within that number that you see. So right now we're at episode 99. So the next episode is episode 100. Yeah. And we are elated to be celebrating our 100th episode. And we are so grateful to still be here, to still be, able to converse with you guys and still do our thing,
Yeah, man, most definitely. So I do give thanks to each and every supporter. We really appreciate it. And everyone that's been listening, that's been commenting, that's been, just interacting with us over the 99 episodes. We really appreciate it.
2 years now.
Yeah. So, and we still here pushing. You know what I mean? And you don't know. It's a joy to be able to interact with you guys. So give thanks. Much love. Keep supporting the movement.
And before we get into the show, we just want to make sure you guys go over to our YouTube page, I'm Not Red Square Official, and subscribe to our channel, and make sure you hit the notification bell so whenever our episode is released, you will be notified. And also on streaming platforms, we're also available: iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor FM. Wherever podcasts are available, we are there. So make sure you guys just go and subscribe.
Yeah. So, as you guys have noticed recently, we've been doing vlogs here and there. We did a pretty interesting vlog the other day. We actually went up in the hills of Almond Hill. For those who are more familiar with Rock Hall, Red Hills, up in the hills, up on the side there. We got feature one of our brethren's farm, JNR, big up yourself.
Big up yourself, JNR.
We was a really good vibes. We wake up early in the morning, and we go all our vibes, so I want you to look out for this vlog. It's coming maybe sometime next week, or maybe sometime this week. You never know, depending upon the vibes and when we feel like we drop it.
Yeah.
Well, when we feel like we launch it, cause we not drop no catch.
Okay. What that?
And the thing go, just look. It's a really nice vibe. The farm is really, really nice, and for see
huge.
I'm on a take care of thing them way there. It gives us a lot of inspiration. Them thing they give inspiration. You know what I mean?
And
yeah.
Go ahead, finish.
Yeah, and basically we just want to look out for it. We'll be doing more vlogs. The first vlog that we did together was the one in Blue Hole, and we realized that the people out there that are in tune with what we're doing really liked it. So we have decided to do more, of the vlogging. So this one is really a special vibe, and really hoping to like that one. Yeah, look out for it.
It was definitely a great vibe for me. I'm a city girl, so being in the bushes and the foresty kind of environment is something different for me since being in Jamaica. Something that I'm just coming into.
Yeah.
It was a real great vibe for me. The farming, the land, just to see, all these things, all these thoughts came about, conversations that we had along the, the path, where it was just like, when you really sit down and think about it, it's like our ancestors, how many of them planted how many trees to bless us with, so now we can be able to, provide for our children from it. We're also able to, sustain ourselves and our family from it.
Yes.
So it's important for us to try to make sure we do the same for the next generation or generations to come. Make sure you plant a tree, do something where that, all right, the next 15, 20 years, your kids, so, can be living off of it, or you yourself can still be, reaping the benefits of reaping the benefits of, what you planted. So yeah, make sure you guys go out there and try to plant a tree, try to get into the farming, load the supermarket thing along, cause you don't know, say,
yeah,
whole bunch of modified
GMO business,
GMO thing going on in there. So you grow what you eat and eat what you grow.
Most definitely. So look out for the vlog, and there's also another vlog that is coming as well, where I'm gonna do a little solo thing, where I actually went on our farm, that we are preparing right now. We don't really have nothing planted yet, but we are prepared the land to start do some planting, you know what I mean? So we just kind of go now, like an inside part what going with that as well. So look out for the vlogs, them are come, and we know we're not going to enjoy them, you know what I mean? So if you're just a regular listener on the Spotify or the Amazon, or if you're just listening and you don't normally go on YouTube, you need to go on YouTube and check out the vlogs. They're really, 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 really good. Check them out. See? Yeah.
Some of them you kind of get a little insight on, our life, what we do, how we enjoy ourselves, the children, different things, different aspects of who we are and what, makes us who we are. So yeah. Also, we went to Prairie the other day. Prairie. And I'm telling you, people in Orchard, y'all, wild as hell, boy.
Yeah, man.
The reckless driving out there.
Yeah, man.
Like,
yeah, man. Crazy.
The amount of accidents, the amount of man overtake, undertake. If them could have fly over here, them would have fly over here.
Crazy.
The way the man them drive bad.
Crazy.
Like, it was ridiculous. And I mean, on some 40, 50 miles an hour road, they're driving 80, 110, like, and then just speeding. The taxi them is going between the cars. Them is like, you don't even know. It's 2-lane road, matter of fact, mind you. And it's like a 4-lane when you really check it, because coming from each lane, there's another lane that they created outside of the lanes. So it's just like pure madness and chaos down there. However, the vibe was nice. We had fun. It was a great
really
fun. It was
fun.
a eventful night. We saw Richie Spice in concert. That was my first time seeing him in, live performance. So it was a great vibe.
Yeah, big respect to Richie for inviting us
to be,
because they are the ones that actually his road manager, UTH.
Yeah, shout
Craig,
out to UTH.
Big
Craig.
up yourself. He invited us to come out and all our vibes with the family, with Richie Spice, and take him in concert. And yeah, but basically also he gave me an opportunity to grace the stage before Richie as well, and I'm really appreciative of that.
Yes.
Big up the whole
he
UTH
killed that
family.
shit, yo. Let me tell y'all. I put the clip on our Instagram page, so you could definitely go and check it out. But it was a great night. Like, we had a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a good experience being there. Richie Spice was a humble,
very, very humble.
Yeah.
Very, very, very humble.
respectful, you know what I'm saying, veteran, and we appreciate stuff like that because, you know, a lot of people are not kind with their status and stature, you know, what they have in society. You know, so it's good to meet people still that are nice and kind and genuinely, you know what I'm saying, just trying to have a nice vibe, trying to have a good night, you know what I'm saying, and it was a great vibe. We definitely enjoyed it, like, for sure. The show was really good. The crowd was live in Ochi. As we said, Ochi, yes, it was ram-packed. Also, he performed in front of Barris because Barris was there that night. Barris Hammond, I wanted to meet him, but, you know, next time. Yes, another legend. Poppy was there as well. There was a few artists that was in the building. It was a real good vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Big up Vicenta.
Yes, Vicenta as well. He definitely went out there and shelled the stage, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, definitely.
It was a real good vibe. We had a lot of fun. So shout out to UTH Music for blessing us with the invitation. Really shout out to Richie Spice for also allowing us, you know,
to be in his presence.
Exactly, and it was a great vibe. Vicenta was a great night. Prairie was lit out there.
Plantation
Smokehouse. Yes, Plantation Smokehouse. Yes. So if y'all out there, make sure y'all go check them out. Also, the food is real good.
Yeah, the fish. Yes. Yeah,
the food
is real good. Fish. Shell.
It was real good. So that was our weekend in a nutshell. We had a very eventful weekend. We were all over the place for the Easter holiday. The police that Matilda said 12 was out. When I mean Jamaica, because Jamaica just know I get the liquor, you know, the hand speedometers, they call them, or speedometers. And I'm telling you, when the police them all that out, the man them just jump out in that big light road and go, I know. You have your shell right there, so if you don't want a ticket or you don't want to get towed, and it's a holiday weekend, so everybody had a little extra cash on them to just make sure, you know what I'm saying, they had a good weekend. So it was definitely a good vibe.
Easter weekend was definitely lit.
It was lit,
for sure.
And then we did something we took the kids out to Margaritaville, out there in Ochi.
Margaritaville is also another.
The food was really good.
Good experience. The food really good.
The food was good.
My first time actually going to Margaritaville in Ocharias.
Yeah.
And it seems as if we have been doing Ocharias for a good
because you know why?
2-3 weeks.
You know why? Because Ocharias is right there. We jump on the highway, zoops 45 minutes, hour, we there. The rest of Parish them is just like, oh God. And then with the kids, especially if we traveling with them, we try to find like the shortest and closest place that we can go, because when they have to drive too long, they start getting aggy, especially King. Like he started getting aggy as hell. So it's just like we try to find the closest spot that has, you know, nice areas, and Ochi seemed to be our little area for the time being right now. Until we, you know what I'm saying, find everywhere over there that we like and enjoy, then we'll go to the next parish. But for now, Ochi is definitely our spot. Margaritaville was a real good vibe over there.
Yeah, man, the food nice.
Yeah, the food was nice. And it's funny because we went there the week before that, but we went to the restaurant next door to it. And didn't realize.
The fishing village. Fisherman's Village.
Yeah, Fishing Village. I think that's the name of the complex.
I think we did a vlog. We did a vlog when we were the Blue Hole.
Yeah, after we did Blue Hole, we went there to eat, and then we didn't even realize that it was the same place next to it. But yeah, it was definitely a good weekend. Make sure you guys check out the vlogs, as he said, of the farming, and also of what else was it? The next vlog.
Same farming vibes on the road. Behind the scenes personal settings.
We did a couple of vlogs, but
so they're coming.
I'm trying to figure out which one it was, but yeah. So tonight's episode, I wanted to discuss bills. Bills. How do you feel about bills? How do you feel who should be paying the bills? Who should be monitoring the bills? Like, how do you feel that should work? Let me go first.
All right.
In my opinion, I feel like a man should be the one that's paying the bills in the household. Me personally, in our relationship, I think that's the dynamic of it. And I usually take care of the children and myself and, you know, little things like that we need. But I feel like a man is supposed to be a man and be financially stable and make sure that he has a household, the household is taken care of, and he's making sure that the bills are taken care of. If his wife, if he does fall, I'm not saying that a woman is not supposed to help at all with the bills. However, I feel like it's mostly the man's priority, the man's job to take care of that. And then if he is finding himself coming up short 1 month or a week when something needs to be paid or something like that, he shouldn't even have to come and ask. You know what I'm saying? You should know, all right, I'm going to hold it down and I'm going to make sure he got it to take care of certain things.
The thing is, a woman are going to hold it down when she just in the house and take care of household things.
No, I'm not saying that you're supposed to be in the house just taking care of household things. Obviously, you're going to be bringing in an income. 2 income is always better than 1. Even though I want to be a housewife and I want to be at home, I still want to have something I'm doing that's going to be generating an income. I don't want to just be home just expecting you to just say, okay, well, I'm going to stay home and take care of the kids, so you got to make sure you pay everything and give me money to take care of that as well. Like, no, you got to have a job and you got to do your thing. That is
where the dynamic changes for me. I think that in this 21st century, things are different.
In what way? What do you mean?
Women are more empowered. Mm-hmm. Inflation is higher than ever. Things are not getting cheaper.
All right,
in any way, shape, or form. So
what are you saying?
So, it is like you said, 2 incomes are better than 1. And yes, in some respect, in every respect, the man should be the leader, in terms of taking care of bills and things like that. Also, like me said, things now get no easier. So it nice to know, say, you can rely upon your woman to help out in a situation when it's needed.
Exactly.
You understand what I say?
But not saying, but not looking at me and think.
At the same time, things are changing so much that, women are stepping up. Women, it's kind of like a forced. It's kind of like a societal force, so to speak. Like, it's not necessarily like a choice for women to stay home anymore and be housewives. Like,
why do you say it's not a choice?
Because things are getting more advanced, more expensive. Things are getting more. The dynamic has changed where it's not necessarily, men that are the leaders in certain workforces anymore and things like that. We see more women in construction. We see more women in executive jobs.
But it's still dominated it's still a male-dominated.
In certain jobs, certain job descriptions are more definitely dominated by male, but not as much as it used to be. You can see that women are making inroads into certain things, and that is a great thing. Mm-hmm. You understand what I say? And I feel like that has happened partly because of women's movement and women's rights and things like that, but also
I don't think so. But
partly because of
women just want to have shit. Like, women just want to have our own shit. But that's what I'm
saying, yeah. Women's empowerment, women's movement, women want to have shit.
I don't think it's because of the women empowerment or women movement. I feel like women are just at the point where they're just like, okay, we're tired of sitting there taking shit from our men and having to deal with this, that, and the third, because he's bringing in the bacon and he's making sure that we're okay and he's giving us everything. So instead of me having to sit here and allow him to deal with me.
Women's movement, women empowerment. That is what I mean by that.
Okay.
That is what I mean by that. So women are more empowered now. They feel like, they're tired of doing certain things. They need to be more in control of their destinies. And it is also not as easy anymore for couples to just have one income. Things are getting more expensive, like me say. I reiterate that more and more because we can see right now inflation is at its highest in decades right now in this time. You understand what I say? And because of that, and that has been gradually happening over the years. It's not like something with a script, like it just happened.
Dropping in your lap.
You understand what I say? So the fact that that has been happening and gradually happening over the years, we as humans we would have to be able to keep up with the higher prices and the things like that. And the only way, one of the ways that we can do that is to balance the incomes, that is, as families then. If you're a single man, a different story, but if you have a family, like, you realize that, it's not as easy as it was. You know what I mean? And saying all of that to say that, yeah, of course, a man for lead, but it would be nice.
Remember what you told me about the word. Nice. Remember what you told me about the word, but
it is nice for men to lead, and it's also nice to have a woman that is also financially independent and can contribute.
Of course, every woman should be financially independent, I believe. I believe that every woman should have her own little pocket change, her own account, her own things where she's doing, her, just in case if you decide that you don't have it.
No, okay.
It's not about you decide that you want to leave.
Okay.
You thought that's what I was going to say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I caught your ass with that real quick, fast though.
Yes.
No, but even if you do decide that you want to leave.
Always bashing.
But why you keep saying this? Like, he said this to me the other day. Well,
I said this to you last night.
Last night.
Yeah.
I'm a man eater.
He's a man.
Like, I'm always bashing men. Do y'all really believe that? I don't believe
here
that.
She come.
I feel like I'm very
watch out, 'cause she's dangerous.
Rational, and I'm very fair when it comes to my arguments.
You're always bashing.
I'm not bashing. I'm defending women because that's who I am. So I have to defend my kind. I can't defend men, especially when y'all be out here doing wild craziness.
I mean, I expect you to defend nonsense, but it just seems as if you're always looking for the slightest,
as I was saying,
inch.
It's good to have it's good to have your own.
For do your male bashing.
I don't do male bashing. I love my men. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's good for a woman to have her own and to be independent and to know where she stands. As you don't want me to say, just in case, if he decides that he wants to leave, you got your own shit. You can keep it pushing. And I don't even think it's just that alone. It's just to that independence and the feeling of knowing that you can have your own. I'm just saying that's for me.
Okay.
For me personally.
You just say that.
The feeling
don't put in it just in case him going like him or...
But even that's for me as well. Like,
that is a given for any man or woman.
In my mind, I think of it as well as, okay, let me make sure I always have something going just in case if he decides that, okay, I'm not give this today, I'm not give or like, I make sure I have my own so I'm independent. Just in case if he decides that he does not want to do, or he's not going to give me, or he's not going to pay for something I want, I can do it on my own and I can do it myself and I'm still comfortable and I'm still like, okay, we good. There's no issues or nothing like that between us. I just know I got me.
Man eater.
That's some bullshit though, because I don't be going hard on men. Like, I feel like I'm very rational and I'm very fair when I say like certain things.
Okay.
Whatever. I'm not even going to entertain you.
But yeah, yes, definitely. I feel like man should definitely lead. But it's nice to have...
It's nice to have a woman to help you out if you need it. That crutch to fall back on if it's needed.
Not fall back on either.
You hear how many times I keep emphasizing if.
Not fall back on either.
Not making it a regular...
I feel like it is admirable when a woman wants to contribute. And a man... And as families, we should be able to alleviate each other's pressure, and stress.
So you saying it like the way you're talking, make it sound like me and alleviate your pressure, like I'm
all the time. You do that all the time, all the time. You alleviate the pressure all the damn time. You know what I mean? And that's why I can't really. This is not a personal issue.
It is. It's not a personal issue, but it's something that you always.
But overall, I feel like times are changing, and women have fought to be in this position where you're asking these questions.
No.
And because of that,
I don't know about that. I don't know about that part. Talk about splitting no bills. I don't know about that part because I've never fought for no right to be splitting no bill 50-50.
No. I say you personally.
Okay.
when I say you
but I'm a
personally,
woman, so I fall in
but
the
I
category.
feel like, you know, women overall
No.
have been fighting for that dominance.
Because
And the
some women
dominance, it comes with a price.
and a lot of women don't realize that. A lot of women don't understand that because they look at it and be like, oh, this king shit. I see a lot of women calling themselves king. Like, how are you a woman and you're considering yourself a king? Like, that shit don't even make sense to me. I understand if you want to say that you're an independent woman, if you're a strong woman, whatever other phrase you want to call yourself, but a king, really no. But, yeah.
Comes with a price, man.
It definitely comes with a price.
And you have to, you know what I mean?
Be ready for it if you want certain titles or
and
certain attachments.
and I'm not saying it as something derogatory or wrong or you know what I mean. It like it's not blaming, it's not a shaming, it's nothing negative, no negative connotations behind what I'm saying.
We
I'm
fought
just
for
saying
certain things and this is what comes with it. Now everything is going to be smooth and peachy as we expected it to be.
So you know you have to expect, say you're gonna have some little careless man out there where I go see and take advantage of certain situations. You understand what I mean? I say you gotta have some man I say you know fight for this, you know, so are you a pay the bills them? Because you want be head of family now, or you want be this, or you want be that,
rule the household, and you want go on like you control
so you
things.
have some man
but there are men out there that are like, okay, in relationships they prefer to have 50-50, where they put 50%, the woman put 50%. There's no way in hell I'm living with no goddamn man and paying 50% of nothing. I don't business about what nobody want to say. I don't care how you want to feel. If that works for you, that works for you. But I'm not laying next to no man every single night and I'm paying 50-50 and no bills. I'm sorry, it's not happening. You pay the bills and I take care of the kids. I take care of myself. I make sure everything else is good in the household. I buy things for the house. I'll fix up whatever. I'll do whatever out of my pocket. But the bills, for me, I feel like the man is supposed to make sure that's something that he takes care of. He's supposed to be financially responsible for that, and everything else, I will hold it down. Yeah. And as I said, if you don't have it, you're not even have to ask me twice. You don't even have to ask me. If money is there, you just take the money and do what you have to do. You get what I'm saying? Because that's how we do our thing. Like, we don't argue about money.
It's not a specification.
It's not a my money, his money. It's money.
It's money.
The money is there.
Yeah.
So once it's there, whether he bring it or I bring it in, it's there and it's going to be used by the family, by what to do whatever it is that we need within our household.
Exactly.
So, you know, we don't really put too much on it, because I know a lot of people who like argue about money. There's couples who divorce, who separate because of money. They can't get the whole financial aspect of the relationship together. They can't cohabitate knowing that, okay, this person have my account information, or they can see how much I have in my savings. And like, I don't see what the issue is. If we're in a relationship and we have a family or we're building a family, what is it for your spouse to see what's in your account? Why is it an issue for your spouse to have access to your account? You know, like
it comes down to the comfortability, being comfortable with that,
with the relationship,
and I think that's what that maybe comes down to. And, you know, sometimes you're in a relationship, yes, you're married or whatever, but it's still like there's still not that. You're still me.
It's still me. It's not us.
There's not that connection.
And when you're still on that me part, it's gonna be hard for you to say, okay, we're going to intertwine.
And then maybe sometimes it even comes down to just personalities, and maybe understanding that, you know, maybe we have different personalities when it comes to dealing with money. Like
spending habits. Yeah. That's true. Because maybe you have one person like us. I'm not a good spender. He's a good saver. Like, I'm reckless when it comes to money. He's the more, you know, secure person when it comes to savings and spending, and how we spend and what we spend, and, you know what I'm saying, where it goes and how the money is issued. So it's always good when you have somebody like that to be able to balance it out. But, you know, I feel like finances should never be a big issue when it comes to family. Money should never be a big issue when it comes to a relationship, especially if you both have the ambition to continue to work and get more. Like, if it's continuously coming in and you continuously, you know what I'm saying, doing something, whether it's hustling, working, whatever it is that you're doing, you know what I'm saying, like, make sure that it's consistent and you're able to take care of certain things, and you know what I'm saying, the family's good, there should be no other issues. There should be no quarreling. There should be no arguments about who's using what or who's doing what, as long as it's coming in and everybody's contributed into, you know what I'm saying, the finances and the accounts. So but yeah, just let us know what you think about this episode. Hit us up on Instagram, Music and Marriage, Music A&D Marriage Podcast on Instagram, and make sure you guys follow us, and also follow my personal page, Nikki_Gordon 718.
Yes, and at Amlak Red Square on all platforms.
Yes, thank you guys so much for another great episode. We are, as we said earlier in the episode 99, and we are so grateful to still be here, to still be, you know, able to continue to do this, and, you know, just enjoy the reasoning with you guys. We thank you guys so much for joining us on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita. I am your host, and this is my co-host,
Amlak Red Square. Give thanks for joining us. See y'all
well,
soon.
good people. Peace. Episode 100 next week.
Yes.
Give thanks.